Vajradhara Sumatimo Nishasane Karm Uta Vardanya Shribar Varsa Manya Sarva Siddhi Hum Om Guru Vajradhara Sumat Uta Vardanya Shribar Varsa Manya Sarva Siddhi Hum Dagi Jetsun Lama Tuje Che Nyamda Dala Tuje Siksu So Gebe Shesan Dala Tendu So Oyon Sunge Nawa Tsedu So Teche Nine Sowa Debe Tse Dechen Korlo Veso Lekshone Ila Sambe Dede Malupa Geme Lunge Rubra Chingelo Toni Sodan Dikdun Shape Tse Dunge Namke Yinsu Lekshone Labchen Soni Yonso Zobadan Chira Nyedun Chamra Chingel Jancho Parge Nyinsen Tukun Tu Nyu Peme Siutro Lekshun Jancho Drube Gegen Kunshishi Tungen De La Drubra Chingel Dagi Lona Chola Chobadan Chomin Samjor Nyamba Shiwat Chodan Timbe Dede Malupa Beme Lunge Drubra Chingel Dona Tingne Sera Tamche Da Teche Pardo Nekau Tamche Rese Kamne Lama Kele Me Tuche Chinge Dala Sikso So Kongya Brewe Nyamda Dachala Chetsun Lame Tuche Rabkong Kodan Sunge Nawa Drame Nyamso Nyongwe Kesan Toprash Kewa Kuntu Yanda Lama Dan Rame Cheki Pela Lonchi Sadan Lamge Yende Rabso Dorje Change Koba Nyurto Vesho Pakyuke Kudan Dagilo Pakyuke Tudan Dagi Tenyerme Chiktu Chingelo Makyuke Kudan Dagilo Makyuke Sunda Makyuke Tudan Dagi Tenyerme Chiktu Chingelo Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakya Shakyamuni Swaha. So we will start now doing the preliminary practices. We can do it in two different ways, depends on the booklet that you have. Or we follow the normal preliminary practices, or we do through the Guru Puja. What do we have? The booklet. Everybody have Guru Puja for everyone? No. Because here we don't have. So we have Guru Puja for everyone? Then we do with Guru Puja. It's the same exactly thing. If we do the preliminary practices, if we do with the Guru Puja text, or if we do with the normal preliminary practices that we are used to do, the meaning is exactly the same. So There's no much difference at all, okay? But we will start first with some breathing meditation, 9-cycle breathing, as we explained yesterday. And then, as I will explain the visualizations, we will recite the Guru Puja. You can keep the text ready in verse number. Actually, we do a little bit different, because just to recite as we follow the visualizations, we should start with verse number 2 in the Guru Puja. But first, we sit in a comfortable position. Our back straight but not tense. Our shoulders relaxed. The head slightly forward. Our mouth relaxed with the tongue touching the palate. And our eyes slightly closed, looking downward. We observe our own breath. As we inhale and exhale. Gradually, we let our breath to become deeper as we bring the air below our navel and follow the air with our mind as it goes in and it goes out. Any other thought that may appear to our mind, we don't follow it. We don't grasp at it without judging or justifying. We simply let it go, and we bring our attention back to the air that goes in and the air that goes out. visualize our body. It's a body made out of light. Light, transparent, shining. Inside this body are made out of light. There is a central channel, left and a right. In order to eliminate the energetic blockages within our channels, we will do now the 9th cycle breathing exercise. We do the Vajra fist. Inhale. And exhale. The space in front of us appears Guru Buddha, seated on a beautiful throne with a lotus flower, a sun, and a moon cushion. Guru Buddha smiles at us. In appearance as Buddha Shakyamuni, inseparable of all our gurus, all the Buddhas of three times. Looking at ourselves, we develop a deep intention to eliminate our own defilement, to develop our own qualities as the only way to happiness and peace. And for that, we ask Guru Buddha for help. We take refuge in the Buddha, the one that shows us the path. We take refuge in the Dharma, the actual path to follow. We take refuge in the Sangha, the spiritual company during our path. We take refuge in the Guru, the embodiment of Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. From the 5 chakras of Guru Buddha in front of us, light emanates, white, red, blue, yellow, and green in color. Absorbing into our 5 chakras, blessing our body, speech, mind, quality, and action, revitalizing a deep bond between us and Guru Buddha, purifying our negativities, accumulating merit. We feel a deep sensation of love, of satisfaction, of inner peace. Verse number 2 of the Guru Puja. Lama Gangchen NgalSo Namo Gurubhye Namo Buddhaya Namo Dharmaya Namo Around us are all sentient beings. Our two sides are all those that we love, such as our father, our mother, brothers, sisters. Children. All the people from our family, all our friends, our gurus we visualize in front of us, together with Guru Buddha above us. All the others that we love and are attracted to, we visualize on our side. Behind us are all those to whom we are completely indifferent. They are infinite. In front of us, below Guru Buddha, are all those to whom we have difficulty, we have aversion, so-called enemies. We inhale and by looking at every sentient being as if we were looking in their eyes, at each one of them, we see that they all suffer just as we do. And they also want to be happy. When comparing the suffering around us of all sentient beings with ours, our suffering is small. May every sentient being be free from suffering. May every sentient being be free from the causes of suffering. May they be constantly happy. May they live in a peaceful state. We deeply wish to help every sentient being to get out of suffering. All forms of suffering. And for that reason, in order to be able to truly help others, we must develop our own qualities. We must eliminate our own defilement. We must reach the state of Buddhahood. So, we take refuge in the Buddha that one day we will become, in our own potential of enlightenment. We take refuge in the Dharma, pure state of mind that we will develop in our own daily spiritual practice. We take refuge in the Sangha that we will become, and in our ability since this moment to help others. We take refuge in the state of Guru Buddha that one day we will develop in our own potential of enlightenment. An emanation of Guru Buddha comes towards us, enters through our crown, inside our central channel, and joyfully sits in our heart. As Guru Buddha sits in our heart, our body, speech, and mind becomes inseparable with his. Our mind expands to infinite space, filled with love, compassion, wisdom, a deep state of peace. the intense wish for every being to be free from suffering, light emanates, going to every sentient being around us. It emanates from our heart that is inseparable of the heart of Guru Buddha that is seated in our heart. It reaches every sentient being, eliminating their suffering, bringing them to a state of peace, of joy, of satisfaction. Then the light, nectar, reabsorbs back into our heart as we rejoice for the pure state of all beings. Sem chen kun ge ten ge chi da ni lama lar gyurne sem chen tam che lama lai ko pancho la ke parcha ma sem chen kun ge ten ge chir da ni lama lar gyurne sem chen tam che lama lai ko pancho la ke parcha ma sem chen kun ge ten ge chir da ni lama lar gyurne sem chen tam che lama lai ko pancho la ke parcha. As you inhale and exhale, we deeply wish to reach enlightenment as quick as possible for the benefit of every sentient being. For that reason, we will now do the practice of Guru Yoga and self-healing. Guru Buddha in front of us dissolves into a golden light, comes towards our forehead, enters through our central channel, and fills our body as the light expands from our central channel to our body, and from our body to the whole universe, as we experience infinite inner space, inseparable from great bliss. Sem chen tam che ge ten do te de ni la nyurwa nyur de me sangye lama lai ke pa ngun do che ma sem chen tam che dunga le dre de chen sangye ge sala ke pracha te chirtu lam samo lama la ne jo nyam su lang war ge wo. As we inhale is nothing more than an infinite great emptiness full of light, empty of inherent existence, inseparable of great bliss. And I am, we are, the indivisible, non-dual union of great bliss and emptiness. From the union of great bliss and emptiness appears once again the universe. In ourselves, we appear in a pure body, in a pure appearance, holding Vajra and bell, symbolizing method and wisdom, for the benefit of all sentient beings. At our crown there is a white Om, at the throat a red A, at the heart a blue Hum. From our heart, light emanates, purifying and transforming completely the whole environment around us, making it pure, free from any conflict. It becomes a pure and peaceful environment around us. The light is absorbed back into our heart. Verse number 1. The space in front of us appears an ocean of offerings, above which there are the 6 syllables Om, Ah, Hum. From each one of them, light emanates in the 10 directions. From the white Om emanates white light, from the red Ah, red, from the blue Hum, blue, blue. Requesting the blessings of all Buddhas of body, speech, and mind. The light and nectar reabsorb back into the Om Ah Hum, bringing all the blessings of body, speech, and mind of all Buddhas. The Hum dissolves into the offering, eliminating any impurity. The Ah dissolves into the offering, transforming it into nectar. The Om dissolves into the offering, multiplying it to infinite. All the offerings become inseparable with the nature of body, speech, and mind of all Buddhas. Offerings that just by seeing, touching, tasting, listening, by experiencing in any way, it brings a new sensation of great bliss and emptiness. Eshe Gebra Chengebe Sadam Banana Gendam Che Yonso Kyabe Chinasa Chotin Tamze Chenze Samge Mi Kyabe Kawar Kyo. The space in front of us, above the ocean of offerings, appears Guru Buddha, seated on a beautiful throne, in the appearance as our Guru, with one face, two arms, beautifully smiling at us. At the Guru's Buddha's crown, there is a white Om. At his throat, a red A, and his heart, a blue Hum, symbolizing his pure body, speech, and mind, inseparable of all Buddhas. Yeton yerme la la yam par kun san che tin te pe Lama me to re bu yante do gu pa sam jumbe do nga bar we rin chen tit chu ke ni da ge pet ka rin sum de ta we lam sang ge kun ge ngon nam ba ngor me zin be ge lo che che chani tum kar cha ye che che yam pa nyam de te kan we long se kur kon dam den cho go sum ser do pen she la tu kar kya da dor che chao che che chani kudo do re son in chu mar den ke de ton rol beg na marin che genge te ta ze da ge na ze sembe gende ve ser ton cha tse na nge korwe dorje kil ton sul gi shu pung bo nam da de shenga kam shi yum shi ke che tak tina chan chu sem pang pa bu ra shon ni tri chi yen la tro wo wang bo Bö ser chö gyön nö chi san wa jik ten pa na shab kid ta ko rim shin o gyo lama idam kin ko la so sang ge chan sen pa wo ka ten rung ya so kornesh de tar go sum dor che sum Hong ge ser cha Tan shi ne ne ye she pa na ten ra ten pa ren gyu. From the depth of our heart, we request Guru Buddha, all holy beings, to come to this very right place and become inseparable with our own visualization. Request Guru Buddha to come here to bless us. Request the wisdom beings to become inseparable with the commitment beings of our own visualization. An emanation of every Buddha from the 10 directions. Come to this very right place and absorb into the visualization in front of us of Guru Buddha. The wisdom being absorbs into the commitment being, and they become inseparable. Sode le chune tu songi Sagyu lama idang concho son Pawo kanro chogyon son Che So che wangi dir shetem parashu Shunara shinro wo kunreyang Natso duce sampa chi shinto Chiryan charve kense trile Yav kun tampa korche sheksus Omo Guru Buddha Bodhisattva Dharma Pala Sattva Reo Ehya Hitza Hum Bam Yeshe Panan Tamsepa Nisume Pargyu. In front of Guru Buddha, inseparable of all Buddhas of his three times, in order to accumulate merit, to purify our negativities, to request for his blessing, we now make prostration and offering. As we make prostrations, we cultivate our faith, our gratitude, our humility. We request a blessing in order to develop our own potential and our own qualities. We cultivate the faith in Guru Buddha, the faith in our path. We concentrate on the feeling of gratitude as we take refuge and request a blessing. Ange toje dewa chenpo ye kusong gopan chogyang keche la tsotse lama rinchen tabuku dorje chensha pemo chate lo rabchang gyalwa kunge ye sheni kandu chiryan charwe tabke cho ngurmi zimbe kargi nero wa kyabgun dambe shabla chate lo Nyekun pacha chepa chujun shin Pame yunten rinchen soge ter Pende malu chungwe goche po Jetsun lame shabla chate lo Harche tenpa sangye kunge ngo Gedri shidon tamcho chungwe ne Patso kunge wina lange wa Numla chatse lo tu sum cho chur shube lama da rinchen cho sum Teche mebe tuyang gyaso che Shindu nyambe lo dro chatse lo. From our heart, offering deities emanate, bringing all the offerings to Guru Buddha. As he receives the offerings, he experienced a new sensation of great bliss and emptiness, of which we rejoice. And the offering deities come back and reabsorb back into our heart. Yavgun Jetsun Lama Korche La Nasa Chedrin Gaso Bulwani Kwele Rinchen Eba Nuyale Dache Tutsi Chushi Degiba Dombo Sima Tenwa Pele Pa Sebe Medo Sadam Barnanka Tishim Pegi Duba Bendurye Yarke Ngombo Chigi Lalante Nida Norbu Rabkara Tongme So Tonsum Muse Vese Chegago Gabo Tsenden Kurkon Chigope Pechun Sochen Koryo Koneki Roge chuden sacha tuada, hadami shase lumbopo. Natso romo chedan tayele, chunwe danyi gyue sasonge. Sura tiro rekche pelzente, shinan deyol hamur chukun kya. so shi pu ki chu shi me to ta re ra bling shi ni de gem pad dan ge shin to mi te lwargi rokun nam da shin la che par sho che wa tra ge lin she lumbro che rinchen dunda nyewe rinchen so kunga gebe ne che pen son so lami lon cho de ge ter chembo dawe semge pul chun shinge chun kyab kun to je chen la ulwar ge Yedam Guru Rana Mandala Kam Niryatayami Washa Yitro Yishingato Ngo Sishi Namkra Leo Chansenge Dado Gebe Kunge Yitro Shi Jigden Lede Rashenge Gosong Gewe Meto Chianta Kunsan Chepe Tinso Bumdroi NgalSo rimnye lange dendempe gazen chetun lama nye chebo kurkon damde samba tringe che roge pezinge che tunada chakyo ngadan roma NgalSo chandan barwe duse gato lage ludrama shinge ngage lenge ponye Dedu gyume chagya namkyabul timde lenge dewe yeshe che chuku rangshin tonda dewe yerme lundru masam jole de tenda chancho simcho kyolab nyomo shigya tsashi nel chorope sambo mingi chedra nasoda kene giche dadre mbula Nam Karache Simba So Sondo So. As we inhale and at the heart of Guru Buddha appears Buddha Vajrasattva, white in color. Holding Vajra and bell in the perfect union of method and wisdom. Out of great love and compassion for all sentient beings, we wish to reach enlightenment, and for that, we must purify our negativity. So we take refuge in Buddha and Dharma and Sangha, in the Guru, in order to reach enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings, as quick as possible. We openly admit every negative action we have done, of body, speech, and mind. We openly admit all the times we use our body in a violent way, disrespectful towards the Dharma, towards the Guru, towards the Buddha, the Sangha. All the times we use our body in a way that generated suffering on others. We openly admit. deeply regret. We openly admit all the times we use our speech in a violent way. All the times we lied. We used words that harmed others. We made false statements, false commitments. We gossip. Every time we use our speech in a negative, non-virtuous way, we openly admit and we deeply regret. As we inhale and exhale. We openly admit and regret all the negative actions of mind. All the time we have a thought of harming others. Thoughts based on jealousy, on envy. All the actions of mind done with arrogance. Our lack of respect for what should be respected. Our inability to keep our commitments. Our lack of faith, of gratitude. Our arrogance. We openly admit every negative thought we had, and we deeply regret. Generate a deep and strong commitment not to repeat every one of these actions ever again, of body, speech, and mind. Light and nectar, white in color, emanates from the heart of Guru Buddha Vajrasattva. Its flow of nectar comes towards our crown and fills completely our body, purifying every negativity in our body. All the negative actions that we have accumulated of body, speech, and mind are completely purified as they go out from our body in the form of dark smoke and dirt, dissolving into space. And our body becomes totally filled with nectar and light. Every negative action we have done in the past is completely purified. We feel an inner sensation of space, of joy, as we recognize ourselves within our own pure nature. Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manu Palaya Vajra Sattva Tenopa Tishta Didro Me Bhava Suto Kayo Me Bhava Supo Kayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Praya Sarva Karma Sutta Me Siddha Shriya Kuro Ha 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 Ho Bhagava Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mamim Vajra Bhava Ma Samaya Sattva Ahom Pe Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajra Sattva Tenopa Tishta Didro Me Bhava Suto Kayo Me Bhava Supo Kayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Praya Sarva Karma Sutta Me Siddha Shriyan Kuro Ha 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 Ho Bhagav Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Vajra Bhava Ma Samaya Sattva Ahom Te Om Vajra Sattva Samaya Manu Palaya Vajra Sattva Teno Patishta Didro Mebao Supokayo Mebawa Anurakto Mebao Sarva Siddhi Mebrayata Sarva Karma Sutta Siddha Shriya Kuru Ha 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 ho bhak Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mame Munza Vajra Bhava Ma Samaya Sattva Ahom Te. Buddha Vajra Sattva in the heart of Guru Buddha transforms into Buddha Vajradhara, blue in color, with the hugging mudra holding Vajra and bell in union with Vajradharishvara. As we purify completely every negativity, we rejoice for the merits of all holy beings, of all the Buddhas. Rejoice for every virtuous action, body, speech, and mind of all the Buddhas, of all the Bodhisattvas, of every being that is on the correct path to enlightenment. We deeply rejoice in their actions. We rejoice of the actions of those similar to us and of all sentient beings. As we rejoice for our own virtuous actions. We request Guru Buddha to remain with us until the end of samsara. So we offer him a double Vajra, stable tomb. We request Guru Buddha to share us the Dharma, to guide us on every step on the path to enlightenment. And for that, we offer to him a golden Dharma wheel. We dedicate our merits for the enlightenment of every sentient being. Ome dune mige digbele gidang gitse yiran chiche pa toche chendre chengar gyosemge shakshin lenche mige domban chena ranshin sema danreya milam chishin keba tamchek Dega chiryan charve namkrala dacha samba tabe yirango Buljon kente chunse bumrete taye drodi pende kunde Keda yundu neda bewe chit sabge chege charva avtosto Dorche kula keche minaya Sonshu wange gyabo samasa Dacha mepa jishin sideba Nyange mida tabra shoso Deda trumbe namkara gewe so Kadri sumden cheto Tera kundu dreme chezin Sunchu dorche chawa top chirmo. As we inhale and exhale. After having made prostrations and offerings, and the 7 limb prayers for accumulation of merit and purification of our negativities, to Guru Buddha in front of us, we now request his blessing. As we do the mantra of the Guru, it's the prayer of Lama Tsongkhapa, and after, as we follow with the next prayers, we remember the qualities of our Gurus, inseparable of all Buddhas, that guide us on the path to enlightenment. We generate a deep sensation of purifying and cleaning away any sort of impurities that there may be in our relation. We clean away the commitment to samaya. Ime tewe terche chenre zi drime kembe wambo chambe liang debu malu chumse sangwe da kanche kebe sugen sunga pa losan trabe shabla sowa de mime tewe terche chenre zi drime kembe wambo chambe liang debu malu chumse sangwe da kanche kebe sugen sunga pa Losan rabe shabla sowa de mime tewe terche chenrezi Rime kimbe wambo chambelya Debu malu chumse sanwe da Kanche kebe sugen sungkapa Losan rabe shabla solwa de Yenden chune turin gyatso che mando norbu soge yonso tam Morme timba tungwa nipe che neden duwa tinla sowa Kandan dena devara shikpe la Tembra bebe yenten chudemba Malu gyalwe duzun choge je Tekcho gewe shela sowa de Gosun ledan lochen sodendra Yedang gyume ngadang gyusheshi Tenyi chusun ridan cheke Dorche zimbe tola sowade Sangye rambe chumbe matulwe Marun duke niku drowala Deshe lamsa chishin tembai Kapkun tuche chenla sowade Tube nima tugi nubgyurute Gongya mebe drowamam Druzepe kyamkun tuje chenla sowa Kangi babu puka chitayan dacha sanam shindu lenga Kyamkun tuje chenla sowa de Deshen kusung genge korloni Tabke gyudu drawe chugele Tame sugi drowa drenzepe Kyamkun tuje chenla sowa de Yogi punga keche yin lana, deshe ringa yavyun sembad, chove wambo ranshin chos, danyi lama chola sowade, tunge yeshe roba lechon, kingo korlo chewe danyi te, rige kyabda dorje zimbeto, suncho tambo kunla sowade, Time lenge gawe robada, yerme tenyo kungya kungeda, Toma tade kunsantan, chancho simgo kyo la solwa de. We request Guru Buddha to bless us, to bless our body, our speech, our mind, our qualities and our actions. We wish to become inseparable and of the same nature of Guru Buddha. In other words, we wish to reach enlightenment in order to help every sentient being to reach the same state. May our body become pure. May our speech become pure. May our mind become pure. May our qualities become pure. May our actions be pure. In such way, may we be of help for each and every sentient being. Guru Buddha, that is inseparable of all Buddhas, we request your blessing as we want to become of the same nature, inseparable with you. Please bless us, please guide us on every step on the path to enlightenment. Please be with us. at every thought we have, every word we say, at every choice we make during this life. Be near to us, guide us at the moment of our death, in the bardo, and in all future rebirths. May we be inseparable from you. And to make the deep request 3 times, light and nectar emanates from the 5 chakras of Guru Buddha, absorbing at our 5 chakras, blessing our body, speech, mind, quality, connection. Lama Kyeni Yidam Kyeni Kandro Chegyonte Tene Sonte Chancho Pardo Kyemin Kyabshe Mitsolwe Didam Pardo Shimetaria Toche Chagyu Sonsola Si Shi Jitrol Ngodrubo Kunsol Tengi Trol Pacho Son Kyeni Lama Kyeni Yidam Kyeni Kandro Chekyonte Tene Sonte Kyemin Kyabshe Mitsolwe Didam Pardo Chimetaria Toche Chagyu Sonsola Si Shi Jitro Modrubo Kunso Tengi Tro Choson Kyeni Lama Kyeni Yidam Kyeni Kandro Chekyonte Tene Sonte Chancho Pardo Kyemin Kyabshe Mitsolwe Didam Pardo Chimetaria Toche Chagyu Sonsola Si Shi Jitro Kunso Tengi Troso Fajo By making the request 3 times to Guru Buddha, light and nectar emanate from his chakras, absorbing separately and together at each one of our 5 chakras, purifying every negativity, revitalizing our qualities, blessing our body, speech, mind, quality, and action. Finally, we request Guru Buddha to be inseparable with us. He accepts our request, and an emanation of Guru Buddha comes from his heart towards our direction, enters through our crown, and joyfully sits in our heart at an 8-petaled lotus with a cushion of sun and a moon cushion. Guru Buddha joyfully sits in our heart. As he touches our heart, our body, speech, and mind on a very subtle level becomes inseparable with the body, speech, and mind of Guru Buddha. We experience infinite inner space, love, compassion, joy, wisdom. Chitrale son sol vata petu lame ko son toge nenamle de seveser karmaratin kasun rim dan chikta shune danigi ne sorim dan chikaratim bale dripshitakchim wanshitop kushitopchim lama nibashin geshin dimbe shingi la parakyo. At our heart is sitting Guru Buddha. At the heart of Guru Buddha is the 6-syllable Hum, representing our very subtle mind in a pure state, inseparable of the very supple mind of Guru Buddha. Around the Hum, there is the mantra Om Ah Hum, the essence of all Buddhas. Around Om Ah Hum, always clockwise, is the mantra of Vajradhara, Om Ah Vajradhara Hum. Around it is the mantra of Buddha Shakyamuni, Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakyamuni Swaha. Around the mantra of Buddha Shakyamuni is the mantra of Lama Tsongkhapa, Om Guru Vajradhara Sumati Kirti Siddhi Hum. Around it is the mantra of Kyabche Trichan Dorje Chan, Om Guru Vajradhara Sumati Gyana Shasanadhara Samudra Shribhadra Sarva Siddhi Hum. And around it is the mantra of our root Guru, Kyabche Gangchen Rinpoche, Om Guru Vajradhara Sumati Muni Shasane Karma Utta Vardanya Shribhadra Varsamanya Sarva Siddhi Hum. As we recite the mantras, starting from the mantra of our own root Guru, light emanates from our heart, inseparable from the heart of Guru Buddha, as we are one and of the same nature. Going to all directions, eliminating the suffering of every sentient being, and then reabsorbing back as every sentient being reaches the state of great bliss, of peace, of joy. The light reabsorbs back into our heart. As we do the mantra, the external mantra will absorb in the internal one, feel the Om Ahum absorb into Hum. Omo A Guru Vajradhara Sumati Muni Shasane Karma Uta Vardhanya Shri Bhadra Varsa Manya Sarva Siddhi Hum. Om A Guru Vajradhara Sumati Muni Shasane Karma Uta Vardhanya Shri Bhadra Varsa Manya Sarva Siddhi Hum. Om A Guru Vajradhara Sumati Muni Shasane Uta Vardhanya Shri Bhadra Varsa Manya Sarva Siddhi Hum. Om A Guru Vajradhara Sumati Gyana Shasana Samudra Shri Bhadra Sarva Siddhi Hum. Om A Guru Vajradhara Sumati Gyana Shasana Samudra Shri Bhadra Sarva Siddhi Hum. Om A Guru Vajradhara Samudra Shri Bhadra Sarva Siddhi Hum. Om A Guru Vajradhara Sumati Kirti Siddhi Hum. Om A Guru Vajradhara Sumati Kirti Siddhi Hum. Om A Guru Vajradhara Sumati Kirti Siddhi Hum. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakya Muni Swaha. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakya Muni Swaha. Om Muni Muni Maha Shakya Muni Swaha. Om A Vajradhara Hum. Om A Vajradhara Hum. Om A Vajradhara Hum. Om A 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 Om Ahum, 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 Om Ahum. As we inhale, and exhale, we concentrate in Guru Buddha at our heart. In our inner state of infinite space, filled with love, with compassion, with wisdom. As we inhale and exhale. Jesu lame kutse rapten chin nam kartin le chochur gepada losan tempe drume sasumgi drove muse tato ne gyurchi nimo dele tsendele nime kuyan dele Nitsen takto delepe Koncho sumke jingelo Koncho sumke ngodru Koncho sumke drashisho Amida. So as we go now for the break, and during the whole day, we try to keep the awareness of Guru Buddha in the heart, and the awareness of the sensation of infinite inner space. It is very important to have this sensation, which is like, we have two types of causes, generally speaking, which we call Nyedling Gigyu, one of them. Basically, it's like when making a vase out of clay, you need the clay and you need the vase maker. So similar to that, our mind is like the clay, and the mind of Guru Buddha that comes to us and absorbs into us is like the vase maker, shaping our mind. So in this way, we experience our mind just as it becomes one and inseparable of the mind of Guru Buddha. So basically, we imagine this inner sensation of infinite space filled with love and compassion and coherence, which is wisdom of everything. And also, it's important to imagine it as much as we can. And then we keep it within our heart, like Guru Buddha in our heart. And any moment during the day, we can always go back to that state. And we recognize ourselves more and more with it. So when we have a good moment, we offer to Guru Buddha in our heart, we dedicate to sentient beings. When there is a difficult moment, we ask for help and we take refuge in Guru Buddha in our heart. We remember the teachings, we remember this inner state of peace, and then we try to keep it during the day. To go on.